Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video title is What If Issei Was Betrayed Part 5. Before I start this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more awesome contents. Let's start this video. The first thing Issei noticed when he opened his eyes was that he was in a dense forest, trees everywhere that he could see. He had no clue as to where he was, but something was off. Either he was somewhere where the climate was different or more time had passed than he originally thought. It was cold. Freezing cold to be exact. So I'm back, huh? Bahamut, is there some sort of time difference between the two realms? Issei asked, confused. Yes, you are back in the world of the living, Issei, and yes, there is a difference. In the land of the dead, time is slowed down, so while you were in there for a week or so, 3 or more weeks have passed in here. Bahamut explained. Okay, then this is good. They think I'm gone for good, huh? Guess again. Issei thought with a chuckle and a clenched fist. You're right, partner. This is the perfect opportunity to work behind the scenes, but first we need to get the group back together. Drake commented. You're right, now to find out where we are. Issei thought as he got off the ground. As soon as he got up, he felt soreness like he never did before. He groaned while stretching his arms and legs. Damn, you weren't kidding when you said my body would have to adapt to the world once I got back. Issei thought while stretching. What do you expect? You've been dead for 3 weeks, of course you're gonna be sore. Bahamut retorted. Suck it up, partner. No, you're not a weakling. You've faced far more dangerous foes than just common soreness. Drake laughed. Whatever, you overgrown lizards. Issei huffed. Okay, we need to find where we are. Too bad all I can see is trees. Gonna have to fly. Issei thought as he was trying to piece the puzzle together. Looks like there's no choice but to fly up and survey your surroundings. Drake commented. Issei released his wings and was surprised at what they looked like. The skin was blood red while trimmings and appendages were a sleek gray. He decided to flap his wings a bit to get used to them, since he always had devil wings instead of dragon ones. He was in awe of what his wings looked like. Grinning to himself, he crouched on the ground and flew straight up into the air. Scene break. Abandoned church. Currently in the abandoned church where the group is supposed to meet up, the 3 fallen angels are sitting upstairs while waiting for Issei to arrive. Soon a conversation started to brew between them. So we're really back, huh? Zeke asked sarcastically. Yeah, I know what you're feeling. It's surreal to be back here after being dead for quite some time. Rainare commented. And we owe it to Issei. Kala Warner commented. Yeah, now that he's back and with his new power, he will carve a path annihilating anyone foolish to get in his way. Zeke chuckled at how this would play out. No doubt, but to make dragons superior and have a faction? I don't see that happening just yet. He certainly has priorities that need taken care of first. Rainare spoke. No doubt, he's not gonna be one to charge head on first without a plan. He's too smart for that. Kala Warner added. And he has the power to back all that up too as well. Many people will know what it means to be truly terrified. Zeke said. That power he has, sphere of annihilation? Truly a devastating attack. Rainare added. Yes, no doubt the energy it had was godlike. Kala Warner spoke. So what do we do for now? Zeke asked. Well, first we wait for him to get back, wherever he is. He will be here soon. We have to stay hidden too. If we were found out without him here, we would be dead. Rainare replied. They all agreed on that, and so they waited for Issei to meet them at the church. Scene break. Unknown. As Issei flew up, he couldn't see anything really at all, just trees as far as he could see. He assumed he was in a big forest with all the green he saw. He couldn't see any landmarks or anything that could point him in the right direction. He came up with a risky idea that if went wrong could spell trouble before he could get anything done, so he flew to a clearing he saw and sat down and started to meditate. As he started to leak his aura, he simultaneously searched for anyone that would happen to be in the area. He found quite a number of them, but they were quite off in the distance, so he got up and quickly flew to the area where he sensed the presences. He needed to leave the area quickly since he released quite the amount of his power. Anyone in the area would sense it and come to investigate. He did not need anyone to know that he was alive along with his new group. Eventually, after about 15 minutes of flying, he came across a shrine on a hill with some workers attending it. The shrine looked familiar to him. It was the one that Akeno used as a house before moving into the Hyuda residence. Humph, looks like they rebuilt it, so I was near Kuaha, but still off in the distance. Well, time to head to the church. Issei thought as he tucked his wings away and suppressed his aura. He snuck around the edge of the shrine to avoid any attention that he didn't need right now, and proceeded to walk on the sidewalk, trying not to act suspicious to arouse any unwanted attention. He started towards the abandoned church. He started thinking more and more about his plan. He needed allies. Powerful ones that can hold their own against someone like Azazel or Surtsk if needed. That's when he thought of the perfect first addition to his new group. Tiamat, the Chaos Karma Dragon King. Partner, are you sure you want to go for her first? You may not like it, since you're my host. Drake commented. Why does she hate you? Issei asked. I may have promised her children before I got sealed away, so naturally she will hate you since you're my host. Drake explained. Well, whatever, she can hate me if she wants. I'll make her submit. Issei thought with a grin. Like a true dragon. Bahamut laughed. Just don't complain when she's pouncing on you trying to fuck your brains out. Drake snorted. You think I don't know that? I've dealt with that since the bastard's devils tried to seduce me. I expect Rainare and Kala Warner to make a move on me. Eventually. Issei retorted. For now let's focus on getting the plan in motion. Bahamut commented. Tiamat lives in the familiar forest, so I will need to find a way there without causing too much suspicion, but for now need to get to the church. Issei thought. So he started walking towards the church while thinking of what to do along the way. Soon after a while of walking he came to a stop as he found himself on a familiar street, the one where his old house was. He quickly suppressed his aura even more to avoid detection as he walked slowly, trying to not attract attention, so his old house came into view. He sneered as he looked at it. Obvious to him that they were still there. He had to fight the urge to burn everyone and everything in it to the ground, that is until Drake stepped in to placate his host. Partner, calm down, you need to focus. You don't want to make a bad move this early in the game, don't worry, they will get what's coming to them tenfold. Drake said, trying to calm Issei down. Drake is right, Issei, I may be a dragon that only knew annihilation when I was young, but I'm not an idiot. You will get your vengeance soon enough and everyone will know who you are and why you aren't to be taken lightly. Bahamut added. A growl escaped Issei's lips as he took one last look at his old house, and with a passion stronger than ever he made a promise that they would pay, he would make sure they did. So he decided to not go against his judgment and walked away and started back towards the church. He arrived at the base of the hill where the church resided. He cautiously looked to his surroundings to see if anyone was nearby. Once he found no one, he continued on his way. He stopped before the church just to take another look. He couldn't feel anyone in the area, so either they abandoned him, which if they did he would slaughter them, they might not haven't arrived yet, or they are suppressing their aura to avoid detection. He slowly crept up on the entrance, listening for any signs of movement within the church. Still no signs yet. He took a deep breath before slightly opening the door. He stepped in slightly, trying to get a view of the place. Anyone here? Issei asked cautiously. That's when he felt it, the holy energy spike. He quickly dodged a light spear thrown at him. He didn't feel any killing intent, so it seemed like it was a joke. Like someone was playing with him. Come on out, guys. Issei huffed. You got us, Issei, nice reflexes. Donazek said as he stepped out of the shadows. He wasn't surprised that Donazek would play around like that. What surprised him was the bone-crushing hug he was soon enveloped in by Rainare and Kala Warner. Issei, you're finally here, screeched Rainare while hugging him. What took you so long? Kala Warner asked, confused. I guess when I ejected my pieces, they teleported my body to a random spot to avoid dealing with the mess. I woke up in a forest of the edge of Kuaha. Issei explained. So have you guys been found out at all? Anyone come near the church? Issei asked curiously. Not yet, we hid our presences so no one would detect it. Rainare answered. Okay then, first things first, while I still have a few days to spare before the transformation starts, we're gonna go to work on setting up our group. Issei said. How do you mean? Donazek asked. Well, we need a place to stay that can hold a good number of people. I have a few ideas, but I want to hold off on those until I got a good idea of what to expect. Donazek and Kala Warner, you two are in charge of getting a temporary place to stay, while me and Rainare are going to do some recon and see what has changed since I was gone. Remember, stay hidden. Don't let the devils know you're back. Issei said. Got it, Issei. Donazek said. We'll take care of it. Kala Warner added. What are we doing? Rainare asked curiously. Everyone else wanted to know too. We're going to stop by the orc room since the school should be over, since it's almost nighttime. I need some information about something. Issei answered. What is it? Kala Warner asked. I need a way into the familiar forest. Issei replied. Everyone was shocked. They didn't know why he wanted to go there since he was no longer a devil. Why the familiar forest? You aren't a devil, so you can't get a familiar Donazik asked confused. I'm not going there for a familiar, I'm going to recruit Tiamat the Chaos Karma Dragon. Issei answer. Everyone was completely shocked, due to the fact everyone knew that name, who didn't? One of the Dragon Kings Issei aimed to recruit. Are you serious? Kala Warner spoke fearful. Yes I am, don't worry I'm stronger than most dragons, so I'm going to have to make her submit in a battle, we'll be fine, remember I'm building a dragon faction. Issei replied. Alright you do have a point. Donazik added. You two focus on finding somewhere to stay, Rainare come on we're heading out. Issei said as he started towards the door. Rainare followed suit with him, while Kala Warner and Donazik stayed behind thinking about how to get a place to stay. Scene break. Kuah Academy. Currently Issei and Rainare find themselves outside the gate of Kuah Academy. They were preparing to sneak into the orc room. You ready? Issei asked Rainare. Of course I'm ready, let's go. Rainare responded with a grin. Soon both of them walked through the gate and headed towards the orc room. Like Issei thought everyone was gone since it was after school, he looked around to see if anyone was near that had stayed after school. After not seeing anyone he walked towards the door of the orc room. It's locked. Issei huffed. Let me take care of it. Rainare spoke while walking up the door, then crouching. She was picking the lock. Of course you know how to pick a lock. Issei laughed. Of course, what do you expect? I am a fallen angel. Rainare retorted. Soon the door was open and they stepped inside, closing the door behind them. They came into the main room. What exactly are we looking for? Asked Rainare curiously as she walked over towards Rias's desk. Anything information we can use to get to the familiar forest, maybe a stray devil list or something like that, basically a way to find a devil that can tell us how to get there. Issei replied. After about 10 minutes of searching the room, Rainare came across something that could help them, but it was risky. Hey Issei, I might have found something. Rainare said, motioning him to come take a look. What is it? Issei replied as he walked over. He walked over to see Rainare looking at some type of event board, probably one for the club to fake what they really did, but there was a few entries that didn't really fit. A party. Issei muttered while thinking. According to the list, it says, party at the family estate. Rainare commented. Well that is weird. Issei muttered. Do you think it's something else? Rainare asked. Most likely, Wait, something about the young devils gathering Rias's mention a while back before I left. I think the houses are meeting for a raiding game between Sana and Rias. This is perfect, just the right time to make my return public along with getting a free ticket straight to the familiar forest. Certsks will be there too. This will be fun. Issei replied with a grin. Just you wait you bastards,